whirling and whirling and whirling. It should be there. Let me have a look. I hit go live, so yeah, snake oil. Yeah, it's definitely there. I'm looking at it right now. Now, whether or not it's a thing that I had to, do I have to refresh it every single time? That feels tiresome. That feels like something I'm not going to do. but it is there. It is there. Snake oil. If you're wanting to stay on YouTube, feel free. Or of course, if you want to stay on Twitch, you can do. On Twitch, you get to hear some tunes as well. So it's silence on YouTube for copyright purposes, obviously. Feel free to hum along at any point on YouTube if you're over there. Evening, JM Thoughts. How are you, my friend? A pleasure to see you. Hope you're good. Welcome. So yeah, this is the thing. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna do some FM. We'll talk about just all kinds of nonsense. Really, we're not going to focus too much on Football Manager, are we? I hope not. We started talking about that EI Atlas thing yesterday. I was like, oh, let's talk about that. Then I think we ended up talking about football for a second. That was weird. We'll sort something out. It'll be fine. This evening's playlist, I will tell you right now, I don't know what's on it. I am going to put that as a disclaimer at the start, because I was like, do you know what? I want something that's a bit mixed. I don't quite know how I feel tonight, so I'm not sure what my vibe is. Normally go for a bit of an indie vibe, or like a bit of sort of like 90s, 80s, like 90s dance, like 80s hip hop or whatever. I thought I just want a bit of a mix of everything, almost like a sort of, now that's what I call music vibe, but not for idiots. I don't want it dumbed down. I don't want like the ITV crowd in, right? So what I did was I got the Guardian crowd in, and I've just searched Glastonbury playlist. When most people play Glastonbury, so let's just see what's on there. So this will be anybody who played at Glastonbury at some point this year. And that's what we've got. We're just going to go with whatever happens. So it's going to go from what we've got Scissor Sisters on now. We've already had we've had some Neil Young, Franz Ferdinand. It's going to end up at some point. There's going to be Gregorian chants on, and I'm very much looking forward to that. That's the moment where things are going to go interesting, I think. And be like, okay, I like the Botswanan death metal are going to be back on again. So strap in for that. Okay. So I was about 2 minutes away from just typing music playlist. What is music? Get some of that on there. The Deftones were meant to play Glastonbury. What they pulled out, not sure what the Guardian would have made of them. I think they would have done something very funny and went, Deftones, more like tone deafs, am I right? Because the Guardian are insufferable. Yes, they might have done that. Evening Slovenia over on YouTube there. Hope you're well. Welcome. But yes, if you're ever stuck for music, by the way, just simply type in a festival, and then they'll just give you music that's possibly been played there before, or just type music into Spotify and just see what happens. I'll take a chance. I can listen to Chino scream. Oh yeah, Chino, I am a big fan. I do like the Deftones. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, it's good because it's obviously it's winter, so you can wear big hoodies and like cargo pants and stuff. I haven't got cargo pants anymore. I used to wear cargo pants back in the day, but I'm still in black jeans. Still dad. Like, I shouldn't really wear black jeans, should I? I'm a dad now. I need to get poor quality denim or like jogging bottoms now. But yeah, no, still in the black jeans. Yeah, it's like waiting for like Fred Durst winter in it. You know, big coats and hoodies on. James been to Glastonbury once. Have you? What's it like, James? I've never been. Right, it's a bit too mucky for my liking, and not like in a sexy way, like just in a hygiene way. I quite like a shower. Although I get the feeling the Glastonbury now has showers, and probably like cubicles and everything, because they have a park run at Glastonbury, don't they? Like that's not a hedonistic festival anymore, is it? Just like, should we all go and do like a Joe Wicks workout? Like CrossFit Glastonbury, which actually maybe I would do that, possibly. Yeah. You've been to Download. See, again, I've not been to Download. Like I always thought I was going to get booked to play Download, but never did. Never did. Oh, good ball through. Fenton. John puts it over the top. JM, I was working it. Sleep is hard. Get used to wet wipes. Toilets weren't ideal. Wet wipes. Wet wipes are for hands. They're not for anything else. Toilets weren't ideal. The vibes are cool. Lots of nice, expensive food. I mean, everything's expensive, isn't it? But yeah, especially so at festivals. Especially something, you know, like Glasgow. A few knobbers, but mostly chill people. Ah, that sounds pretty much like most places, to be honest. A few knobheads, but most people are alright. Oh, off the post. 33's in, saying his dad's gone 8 times. Best place on earth. Nice. Chaser went to Download in 2006 and 7. Who was 2006 and 7? Download. Please don't say the Lost Prophets. Lama, Glasgow used to be full of wrong-uns when I used to go. It's more like Hey on the Y book festival crowd these days. It's my vibe. My vibe. Right, 0-0 with Ratcliffe. Where's Marconi? Oh, God. 2008 was Lost Prophets. Awkward. Yeah, it's only awkward now. At the time, it was probably fine, but now it's yeah, it's one of those. Just like, I did not. I definitely didn't go. Left during Coheed to go and get drunk. Fair play. Fair play. Is the game sounds quite loud by any chance? Does that sound loud in your ears? It is loud. Yeah, it sounded loud. I'll just turn it down a smidge because I got a big whistle in my head there, and I was just like, oh, hang on, that's not what I was hoping for. Somehow a setting's gone. Random story. I met Will Smith at 2006 Download. His wife was there with her band. That's pretty cool, Chaser. Hope he didn't slap you. Yeah, because Will Smith did slapping, didn't he? O'Malley. Inside to McKeown. Joey Dawson tucks it home. Game sounds still a little bit loud, do you reckon? Oh, look at that. Chris is on the same wavelength. JM, I saw good bands. Real Mix, Lizzo. I do like a bit of Lizzo. Hoosier, The Killers, Cat Empire, Frank Turner, Janelle Moan, and the Chemical Brothers. Chemical Brothers. I could go for a bit of Chemical Brothers as well. Let's turn them a little bit as well. Still sounds loud. I'm not sure if I'm turning down the game sounds, by the way. So just, I'm trying to control it on OBS. So let me know if it is working or not. I suppose technically if I hear it in my head, I'll be able to know, wouldn't I? You and your mate sang the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme tune with him. Nice. Gabby Large. What a strike. Again. Oh, the youngster. He's doing great work, isn't he? What a hit. Straight past the streets in goal. Lama says at Phoenix Festival 97, I watched Jamiroquai with Stan Collymore, Jackie Katie Tinhead from Brookside. I mean, that's one of those, like, do you know what that is? That has come down with me, isn't it? The game sounds are very loud today, aren't they? Let me see if I can turn them down. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Match sounds on. But what about match volume? Is there such a thing? Maybe there's not. Maybe I have to try and work something out a bit later. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll see if I can fix it. Looking at the 2008 download lineup, it was probably shit if you compare it to 07, 09. JM, the art store is cool, like weird animal mech things, mechanical things, and they had this huge crane that hung stuff off. Saw it from afar as there was a nightclub around it. No thanks. I mean, that sounds alright, doesn't it? Mechanical Animal Nightclub. I think I've got their second album. Stream starts with a victory. 2-0. Have a bit of that, Ratcliffe. That moves us up to 10th. Right, the charge is back on. Okay. That's as good as you're ever going to see. Honestly. Can't be anything better than that. Second album was poor. The first one was all right. Yeah, do you know what? Like, I agree. You know, they lost a bit of their charm, didn't they, in the second album? Got a bit cocky. Dawson's having a good season. He's slipping in nicely, isn't he, Llama? Like, I think we've deserved to spend the money. Techno Yoga, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I think they're a bit up themselves. We've got a negative press member as well now, haven't we? Not sure. I swear I heard his knees crack a bit in the last game. I say I was special hate for people who organised techno yoga at 6 a.m, which happened to be on the other side of the hedge from our tent. Oh, Jesus. We've told Brooks that we don't need him. Dawson Street joke landed a bit flat. Sorry, JM. I sometimes try and get them in fairly quickly, but I missed it. Sorry, mate. Do it again. Say it again. Right, so I'll tee it back up. Right, Dawson's having a good season. He is, yeah. Not sure. I swear I heard his knees creak a bit in the last game. See, creak. I think I said crack, didn't I? I ruined it. Sorry, Jam. It's definitely better the second time round, isn't it? That's what she said. Calispire Jason, how are you, sir? Hope you're good. Welcome. Just welcome Calland into the fold on loan. Seamless, honestly, mate. You can tell when you see a pro at work. It's like it's just awe-inspiring, isn't it? You're just like, oh my god, it's effortless from that guy. Yeah, some people would have ruined that. Do you know what I mean? A pro where? Somewhere, probably Rougeau. Maybe outside the front door, possibly. I'll go and let them in. Evening, Kevin Mottram. Pleasure to see you. Hope you're good. Did you do the comedy festival? The comedy tent at any festivals? I did. I did. I think I've spoken about this quite a bit. There's a one called Deershed up in Thirsk. I did that one a few years back, and that's the site of one of my worst ever comedy deaths. And I did one in Sunderland, which was the Split Festival, they called it. But I never did things like Leeds or like Glasgow. I have told you the story though, haven't I? I must have definitely told you this. And forgive me if I have already told. I'm sure at least a few people know this story in the chat. Michael Eavis came to see me when we did Edinburgh a couple of on the second time we did Football Manager. We took it back and we did like a second show with it in a bigger room. And Michael Eavis came to see the show with his wife and did not stay for the full show. So, I mean, he doesn't book the comedy tent, but there's a reason I've never performed at the Pyramid Stage. I think I don't think he's a fan. Or he had lots of other shows to go and see. But to be honest, if you'd have said to me, who do you think is a big Football Manager fan? Michael Eavis off of Glastonbury probably wouldn't be high up on my list of people I would expect. Yeah. He had to get back in time for the Champions League in his FM save. Maybe that was it, Llama. Maybe he loved it. Maybe his blooming wife didn't like it, maybe that's it. Or maybe she loved it and he was like, I don't really get it. I'm more of a FIFA guy myself. But yeah, no, unfortunately, I never did the festival circuit. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because they're like a different kind of vibe to stand up. Like I've done shows in smaller festivals. But yeah, I mean, I can, you know what? Like those sorts of things, I reckon I'm better comparing than I am doing a set. And that will be how I'd prefer to do it. FM Con 10 to Glasgow 2027. Maybe. We need to get FM Con booked in 2026, first of all. Then we'll grow it. Speaking of which, I think we do a 1 day next year. Do a 1 day and then work up to a 2 day. Let's not stretch ourselves too much. Let's do 1 day next year. We'll find a time. We need to find a place, because have we done Nottingham to death, maybe? I know it's the spiritual home of FM meetups, but, you know, could we maybe do it somewhere else? Even GB, nice to see you, buddy. How are we? Welcome. Appreciate the raid. Very kind. Good to see you back. How's life? How's streaming? How was the save? Could do it in York. You know what, Jem? That would be great. But do you know what? I think the hotels would be more expensive than doing it if we did it on the moon. You can never do Nottingham too many times. I mean, they do say that. They say that you do Nottingham multiple times in your career. I don't know. I don't know whether the vibe is that there's too many times that Nottingham's been done. I don't know. I'm just putting suggestions out there. Yeah. How's things going? All good. Thank you, Gav. It has been a little while. I think things have. What's been happening? Just same old. To be honest, we've just been ticking on, doing our thing. Keeping busy, keeping the podcast going, keeping streaming going. I've set up a support group for Football Manager content creators. That's been my thing recently that I've done this week. Well, I say this morning. I've done that, which is quite nice. So that's me giving back. Just think it's nice that there's a place that people can have a conversation and run some ideas past each other. It needs to be somewhere with decent transport links. Yeah, this is the thing. There's got to be good transport links. Otherwise, it just doesn't work, isn't it? So, unfortunately, Norfolk and Norwich are therefore out. Sadly, because otherwise they were absolutely in, right? You know. But yeah, no, fortunately it has to be gone. To take Dawson out, let's take Dawson out and put Jesse Nelson up top. Lincoln's the second one, isn't it? Surely nobody goes to Lincoln, even people from Lincoln. Although there is a good venue in Lincoln, actually. Yeah, maybe we'll go to Boston Spa. Let's go to the FA Cup second qualifying round or third qualifying round, possibly. There's Rush Hall Olympic. Somewhere on a main line. I think so. Yeah, somewhere like a Manchester, maybe. Or like a Birmingham. Or, dare we say it, a Liverpool. After everything I've said about Peterborough and Newark. Do two. We started Newark Northgate. We finish at Peterborough. We have half a day in Stevenage. It's going to be brilliant. Imagine having to change at Retford low level. Could do. We're going to stop at Garforth in Leeds as well. It's going to be brilliant. Really looking forward to that. Get it at Darlington. Jesse can come home. Maybe we just do it at Darlington, actually. Do you know what? I reckon I could get a venue in Darlington very easily. I'd get my mate. My mate could sort that out. Who's coming to Darlington? We probably could do it at Darlington Football Club, actually, as well. The more I'm thinking about it. Leeds isn't a bad shout. Leeds is very good. See, so here's my thinking, right? And this is what might be the deciding factor, is the day with which we do it, right? So do we do it? So doing it during the week means obviously we restrict the amount of people that can come because people don't have flexibility from work, jobs, family. You know, who really wants to go out to Nottingham on a Monday night in November? Not as many people as you thought, believe it or not. Yeah. But the other thought then is try and do it on a weekend. Now, great ball on the top. There's McKeown. Good save. Now, the thing with a weekend is it's brilliant. More people can come. However, I would be suspicious of a venue that isn't going to be full on a weekend. Like, because that's going to be a shit venue. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you've not got something on, nah, you're not the right place. So I still think we have to go midweek. I still think we go midweek. Contral's not having a great time there. Whatever helps Callum not get lost. I mean, could be like our options are limited though, aren't they? At that point, your target audience is likely to take a day off work to come. That is a good point, actually, Rouge. Yeah, they take days off for the game being released. So, yeah, if it's an idea to hang out, then they might well do that. So maybe we look early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, again. I guess as long as it doesn't clash with football, that'll be good. That'll be easy to do. Leeds is a good shout. Sheffield, maybe? Sheffield's not a bad night out. If you're booking the back end of the year, you may only be left with a weekend venue. See, Mrs. J, I genuinely think a weekend is a bad idea, though, innit? Because then you've also got expensive hotel stays, expensive transport at that point as well. More casuals will turn up. Yeah. I mean, or would they? That's the question. Would they turn up? I don't know. It's an interesting one, isn't it? You're expecting people to take at least one day off work. I think it has to be, yeah, it'll probably be, you'd need to get to do 2, wouldn't you, really? Because it'll be like a day off for the actual thing. But they would do it. They've done it before. They've done it before, and they'll do it again. Surely. It's also, as well, the people who are going to get involved. Like, so you're going to have your like your panelists, your podcasters, your guests. You know, they're going to be cheaper to book midweek than they are weekends as well. There's also that. You know, so for example, if we wanted to book Jamie is cheaper midweek than he is Saturday night. In fact, he just wouldn't do it Saturday night because he'd be out gigging somewhere else. Yeah. So yeah, he'd be somewhere completely different. We wouldn't get him. We probably wouldn't get Cherno Samba on a Saturday either. Do you reckon we get Sidders involved? Do you reckon Sidders would come and do it? Like, he might do, you know. Less worried about clashes with matches and other midweek events. True. You're limiting your audience during the week. I don't think it works like comedy where people charge more on the weekend. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's Saturday night. None of the big streamers are on. Likely to come as they don't miss their stream. I get that point. They're not going to miss anything out, are they? That's fair. Then again, evening Kev, how are we, sir? Welcome. Hope you're good. Are casuals a bad thing? Asks Jason. They could be, because, well, to be fair, they could be, and also they might not be, because it's going to be ticketed, so I don't know. It'll be fine. No, it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. If you're wondering what the face is, I'm very familiar with. Wife's made a good point, but I don't want to agree. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. You make a good point about. You keep saying it'll be fine, but I'm not hearing a decision. Oh, I'm not committing to anything, Rougeau. What I'll do is I'll just lock it down and it'll be fine. I'll just go, there you go, that's it, done. Without any major thought. What Mrs. J is trying to do is Mrs. J is trying to get me to think about all possible permutations, which makes sense, but that, to be fair, that lacks a lot of impulsivity. So she's trying to stifle my creativity, if anything. What we're trying to decide, asks Kev. Right. Kev, this is a good question. You might be able to help with this one. Right. FM Con, right? If we did it during the week, would people take a day off work, possibly 2 days off work, to come to a 1-day Football Manager convention? Or would they want to do an entire weekend away? And again, bear in mind, my idea of scaling this convention down to 1 day right now, okay? Because I don't think it's going to be a 2-day event. I don't think we can justify a 2-day event at this moment in time. Depends on when and where. Yeah, exactly, Karazar. So if we potentially say, let's say June, yeah, Does June work for people? Get your diaries out, everyone. Right. What are we looking like? June. I'll have to be away technically for it regardless these days. I mean, yeah, no Brazilian for it. I need to know whether you can fly in from Brazil on a Tuesday or would a Saturday be better for you? Because I'm not taking no for an answer. Right. Birthday month, always book time off. June works. So there you go. There you go. Birthday month as well. That's one of those ones, isn't it? Oh yeah, yeah. Market research, marketing, logistics, all things on Mrs. J's mind. TJ, however, this will be fun. Should we bring a burger van? Should we do, let's say, Sheffield in June? I think Sheffield in June sounds nice, doesn't it? Get the Arctic Monkeys to do a homecoming gig. Perfect. Sheffield works. I mean, none of us have thought about what the venue is. We just went, does Sheffield work? It could be Leicester. It could be Derby. It could be Burnley at this rate, you know. Kev says, I'm sure that a fair few would take some time off to come, but it might be easier to fill if it was a weekend. I'd say most important thing to figure is where, and if you can find an ideal venue for the facility, then its geographical position, then it's more important to have that, and then see what gaps they have or could take. I mean, that sounds like a well thought out response, doesn't it? That's reasonable and rational, and don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Tough ass to take more than one day off work. Agreed. So, Terras, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Do we do a Friday? But again, where do we find somewhere that's got a Friday night? Even David Nyholm, how are we? Welcome. Long time no speak, sir. Hope you're good. If it's in June, hire a tent. We'll find someone with a field. I mean, well, it's not the worst idea, is it? But what about a Friday then? What about a Friday? I mean, let's be honest, Friday streaming numbers are falling a little bit, so... So we have a Friday, right? And then Saturday, you can just go as you please. You can either like stay around in the city or head back home. What were the numbers yesterday? Oh, I think we slipped to about maybe 50 or something average, which, you know, it's still fine, but like we need like partner numbers are like 75 and above, and we've been averaging like 80s. Oh, great finish. Matty Virtue. Was it 50 odd last night? Let me have a look. Yeah, 50 odd last night, which feels it feels bad to say that's low. It's not low. Do you know what I mean? But am I a partner? Not yet, Jem. We haven't heard back actually. I have applied, but the application says that I'll hear back in about 2 weeks. So potentially by the end of the year we'll hear. I think that what they want to do is at least see the rest of this month's figures, to see how we stack up, and even then I'm expecting at least another month before they consider us properly. But you never know. We have done solid numbers. We've done very, very solid numbers and very good numbers as well. Like, you know what I mean? Barton, appreciate you. 34 months, my friend. Very, very kind. Thank you. Doesn't feel like that long since I was last here. I know, Barton. It's nice to have you in. Aiden's on another Prime. Thank you very much indeed. See, Barton's heard there's a possibility of a meet-up in Sheffield, and I'm teetering on the edge last year. No. It was 2 years ago. Gav was the last time I was anywhere near partner numbers, and I applied once. Oh, what a goal! It's got to be offside though, surely. It does. It is. Last game, same thing. Oh, in that case, yeah. FM24, yeah. So in 1987, I applied. Yeah, we got the 75 1 month, which was great. And yeah, it was we need to see a bit more consistency. I was like, that makes complete sense. And then they changed the threshold as to how it needs to be. So it's not 75 over the month. It's now 75 on 6 streams within the month over 2 months. So we smashed that in month 1. We're smashing it again in month 2. Aiden, is this Joey Dawson, the former Celtic player? It is indeed. It is indeed. He's in amongst the goals now, and there's another one. Get up there. He's costing us a fortune in goals. So we've put ourselves in again. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling we'll probably need to apply again. But Llama has put his application in as well, so it's nice to see another person in the FM space in that consideration. Ticker recently got his partner through, so yeah, there's plenty of good stuff happening, plenty of good numbers coming through. Jason says, if you book them, they will come. That's a good point, Jason. Always stand by that mentality. Murph got rejected last month. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think that was the first time he'd ever applied. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I mean, look, is it gonna make me a better streamer? No. Is it gonna make more people come to the stream? No. Like, is it a nice thing to have? Yes. Like, so that's the thing. It's a shiny purple tick. Exactly. What's Virtue up to, TJ? How's he performing? He's doing all right, to be honest. You know, he's holding up. He's on 7-4 in this match. He's definitely helped shore up that midfield, to be honest. And he gives us something a bit more that we didn't have last year. Rejections are normal first couple of times. Yeah, agreed, David. That's the thing. My expectation is not to be straight through. So we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. It's not the end of the world, is it? Might get a bit more money. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really know whether or not it still works like that anymore. It used to. It used to get like a larger ad share and larger shares on subs and stuff, but I think all that's gone. I think all that's gone now. But look, as long as we're having fun, that's the main thing. Yeah. Everything else is just kind of like a nice little bonus and a bit shiny. So but as we say, the sub split is part of the partner plus thing that's borderline impossible to hit. Yeah, you got to be like big time to do that. I take it. We're not streaming at thousands every single time. That'd be weird though. Like, it would be bizarre, like not being able to keep up with anything. I'd feel bad. I'd have to pay my mods properly then. Just be like, right, you're gonna need some cash to pick out things that get said because I'm not gonna see a thing. It's just scrolling in front of my face. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. You'd be earning money at that point, Rouge. At the minute, not so much. One day, Rouge. One day there'll be. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Joey. Gabby Large with the ball through as well. Disallowed again. I mean, he's had two goals disallowed. Oh, many years from now, David. Don't worry. Many years from now. We haven't discussed financial remunerations for FMCon yet. We haven't even discussed what city it's in yet, Rouge. I mean, we have discussed it. We haven't made a decision on it yet. But yeah, there's definitely some thoughts on that, isn't there? Yeah, we'll need you to be doing something. We'll have to sort you out at some point. Let's bring Virtue off, actually, for Will Smith. Give him a bit of a rest, because we're 3-1 up, so we could pop Pele on as well. Don't know. Part of me thinks maybe putting Pele on is a bit of a risky idea. Let's do that. Let's face it, there's no concrete decision on the city. Means Aberdeen is still in the hat. I can see it right now. Aberdeen's not in the hat. It's definitely not happening. Aberdeen is not a thing. I think, you know what, maybe we do. Maybe we just go as a big fuck you to Aberdeen. Right. No one's going to go to Aberdeen, though, either. McKeown cuts back inside. Oh. Gabby Large. There's the fourth. Kev reckons, how about you go chuck an evening in the diary for early 2026? Invite a few select people for their skill set to a voice call to talk through how to actually get it become a thing. Have a couple of others to actually push back on some stuff and make your decision-making process less about you, might be less about you, less just about you. Oh, yeah. Make the process less. It might be helpful. Yes. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And also, I'll learn to read. That could also happen. I wouldn't go if I just said fuck you, Aberdeen. Yeah, but reverse psychology is what I'm going with, Jason. I figured if I shout fuck you, Aberdeen, then like loads of people would be like, oh, what's happened there? What's happened there? Like, why is he falling out with Aberdeen? And then everyone's like, okay, this is cool. In he comes, and then we get to see that. Here's the thing, do Darlington still play in the White Elephant Stadium? No, Scampy, they don't. And also, they don't like you mentioning it. So I used to work in the well, I used to have a radio show in Darlington, me and my mate. And we used to do some like sort of bits and pieces around Darlington. And we went and talked to the owners of the Reynolds Arena. And yeah, there was like several members of security with us while we were doing these interviews. Just like, he's not talking about the football stadium, my lads. Like, nope, not at all. They do not want any mention of that football and that football stadium put together. Hence why I've called it a football stadium just there. It's more like someone once it's not running around in your head and others have partly responsible. Yeah. I mean, I've got stuff written down. Genuinely, I've got stuff written down. And I've got some ideas. And I've even mentioned it to a couple of potential suitors. So I think if we can lock it down, then maybe we've got a bit more something to then show sponsors and go like, money now. Because turns out it does cost money to put things on. But I guess if it was in Darlington, I'd just get my mate to help run it. Maybe Darlington's the one. Maybe it is just do Darlington. We can go to the train museum. We can go to a match. We can go and watch Darlington. Well, as long as it's the end of season. Like, maybe I don't go and see the goalkeepers. Darlington's on the main railway as well. It's on like the A1 of trains. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Like, yeah, let's just do Darlington. Right. Easy enough, innit? As obviously it would help if we're still at Darlington come the time that the actual thing is happening. Which means, let's face it, I'll be in Botswana by that point. Then they'll be like, let's do FM Con in Botswana. It's on the Edinburgh-London line. It's got priority consideration. Yeah. That's the thing. It's definitely there, isn't it? I forgot I went to a game at Darlington, signed up for a mailing list, got an email to vote on the new kit. Yes, Chaser. Well reminded. That was something we were going to have a look at today, actually. Let's see what we can... there is a thing where we can vote for it. It got mentioned. McKeown. Home shirts are $47.99. If you buy both home and away, you get a £5 discount. There's the vote. Oh, there you go. Vote for the new shirt. Oh, okay. Interesting, right? We'll put this up on the screen and we can join in. How on earth will I get myself to Darlington? Easy. Fly to Leeds Bradford and then get a train from Leeds Bradford to Darlington, or fly to Nottingham, like what the mad scientist did, and then get a train from Nottingham to Darlington. Trying just to warn people not to go into Peterlee. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you can't read and you end up at Peterlee instead of Darlington, then that's your own fault. Yeah, I can't be responsible for everybody getting to the place. Like, literacy levels are not my thing, right? There will be very simple instructions of where we are, and if you can't follow them, then natural selection. I'm really sorry. Yeah, just have it in Hatfield. Could do, couldn't we? Who's come by train? Nobody, apparently. Flight to Newcastle, the train's 30 minutes. See, do that. Loads of things to do. Right, so we won in the FA Cup, which was the FA Cup, what, second qualifying round or something? Third qualifying round. Fourth qualifying round against Solihull Moors. Are we almost in the first round proper? Needs to be somewhere like Bedford. No, Barton, I've lived in Bedford. It does not need to be in Bedford. That's like saying, do you know where it needs to be? Luton. It doesn't. Right, let's have a look at this very, very quickly then. So this is the new vote for the new Darlington shirt. Bedford's nice. Well, let me just put the if you compare it to Luton. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. If we compare it, then yes, it is. Right, so look at this. This is the vote for the new kit next season. Okay? Vote for number 3 straight away. Right. Do you want to put a poll up, by the way? Mods. YouTubers, let's put a poll for yourselves as well. How do you do a poll? Let's do a poll on YouTube as well. Vote for Darlow's new kit. Okay. And then it's going to be number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Let's vote for the Darlow shirt. Right. Let's have a little look, okay? So, that's number 1. I like that. I like that a lot. And that's the mock-up of it. I genuinely think they've just done the best one from the start and just went, let's keep it simple. White, black, and gold. The touch of gold, I like. I like the touch of gold. It's smart. Seems like lots of variety. Surely a club want to have a particular style. This one looks very much like a rugby top for me. I'm not sure about that gap there where the sponsor goes. That feels like a rugby jersey, doesn't it? Yeah? It's fine, but it's not great. Number 2 is giving me Scottish League 2 vibes. And I'm not against it. For number 3, sorry. I'm not against it. Feels more like Derby than Darlow. Looks like an away top. Do you reckon have that black with like an invert it? That would look pretty decent. Speaking of which, that would be the away top, and the away top looks pretty class. Like, if that was an away shirt, that would be mint. But I think that's potentially vote for a home shirt. I think it's 4's the best shirt, but 1's the best home shirt. I think 1 looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It looks the most complete, doesn't it? You'd have 3 or 4 Oxlow. I think we can all discount number 2, haven't we? We've all discounted number 2. And if 3 and 4 was the kit, I think people would be fine with that and go, yeah, do you know what? Whatever. I like that as a shirt. Number 4, I think it's class, but I think that's an away shirt, personally. That feels like an away kit for me. Yeah, there you go. That's interesting. There we go. That's just something to think about, everyone. Number one won on the poll. Scampy spot on. Number 1 is the best shirt. Yeah, I think so. Jason says it's literally the touch of gold on number 1 that gives it the edge. It's a nice touch, isn't it? Just adds a little bit of class on it, I think. Hang on, Mrs. J is firing messages left, right, and centre here. There's a venue in York with 2 rooms to hire, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. or 1 to 11. Hang on, what? A venue in York? I guess I think we're doing it in York, everyone. If you did shirt 4 as black and gold, that would be nice. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh. Interesting. I mean, it's far too swanky, Mrs. J, for our clientele, but I mean, there's a word here that says a beautiful ballroom, and also as well, it says it's perfect for dancers. You can hire the cocktail bar for smaller podcasts. The De Grey rooms is where we're talking about, Tristan and JM. You may know it. Reasonably priced, actually. I think we can get Darlington, all of Darlington, for cheaper. But looking up train tickets to York as we speak. Yeah, just as long as you get June, Ian. Then that's probably where we're going to be. Yeah, it's not bad actually, but it feels a bit swanky for me, Tristan. Like, and some of our audience, let's be honest, some of our audience are probably going to be a bit rough around the edges. The Guildhall is nice. JM. The sorts of swear words I use can't be used in the Guildhall, surely. Oh, bless you, Dan. I appreciate Rougeau. Let me know what's going on. TJ's off on one again. I resent that comment. What? My swear words would be a bit too much for the Guildhall. The dance ballroom gladly presents Tony Jameson. I feel like we'd all have to wear like tuxedos and like tails and stuff. What I mean is, I would feel uncomfortable in that environment. You resent the rough around the edges. No, you're not. You're beautiful, Llama. You're smooth. Smooth like an action man. Everyone has to come dressed as their manager avatar. Oh, that'd be good, yeah. Being to bully Llama about his hair like that. I didn't say hair. I didn't say hair, JM. No. Suggesting his genitalia, like an action man. See, now we're talking. Now it's a Saturday night. Yeah. If Zealand wants to come with his eye patch, more than welcome. When you said ballroom, I thought you were talking about booking out the White Horse or the White House. The White House? What, like the place where the President of the United States of America lives? I don't think so. I think we'd struggle with that one a little bit. The White Horse is probably doing exactly. That's what I thought, Jim. I was like, what, one of the most haunted pubs in York? We could do that, but I don't know how many ballrooms take place in there. None of us are getting to the White House with our 5-year social media checks. No, I'm not. Definitely not. But Mrs. J even said that the other day. She was like, oh, yeah, we can't go to Disneyland because of you now. I was like, what do you mean because of me? And she went, oh, yeah, the checks. I was like, right, first of all, it's optional. And second of all, right, probably right. But also, you don't fly. So the TikTok ban counts against me. Oh, they'll bring that up, won't they? It's a bit harsh to blame the checks. It's just be banned off another platform now. It's only fair TJ's Trump spoiling football allows us to suggest doing the convention in the White House. Yeah, that's literally it, right? If you don't let us go to the World Cup, we'll do a convention in your house. Yeah. Now it's a Saturday night, isn't it? Excited for the FIFA Peace Prize at the World Cup update for FM26. It's going to be good, isn't it? See who wins it every year. The USA or then Saudi Arabia. And my action man genitalia was great when I'm in a wall for direct free kicks. I'm fearless. I wish I could be Llama. I'm not drinking, no. Who's drinking? Yeah, no, nothing for me tonight. Nothing for me for coming up for 3 weeks now, actually. We're getting wheezered. Well, we indeed are, Aiden. What is up with my homies? Yeah. Sepp Blatter's getting defrosted to win it next year. I feel like Sepp Blatter's going to end up being like Kang and Kodos from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kim Jong-un gets the vote for the Peace Prize. I mean, he's done great. If he beats Putin this year, then it'll be all right, wouldn't it? It may not surprise you. I had an espresso before we started because ADHD. That's how I do these streams, is it? Well, yeah, like a little bit. But that's mainly just to try and keep me awake because, like, I need a little pick me up before I get going. Because usually we've had to try and put the kids to bed about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then that tends to span into like 8:20 or whatever. So sometimes you just need a little bit of a, right, let's get us moving. Adam Lund. They announced the day I sent Trump a tweet saying, you're a cunt, feels like one of those new laws might be my fault. Dawson with the flick on. Lund with the header as well. Well, I mean, Janie Godley had the big sign on it when he turned up at Scotland. And bless her. That one went viral and a half, didn't it? Doug out says, come on, Darlo. Yes, exactly, Doug. Come on. Big Adam Lund, Tristan. I know. giving us the lead. Giving us dreams of the playoffs. Look at this. We're still 9 points away from Chester, but ooh, we're back in that top 7. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Because now it's gonna be a goal for them, isn't it? Can we pull that back for a free kick, please? Nobody playing advantage. Right. Great, I'm going to upset them all by telling them to focus. When can I praise them? I know, Jason, I shouldn't have said anything, should I? I should have just left it as it was and being like, look, you know, we've played another match. That's what I should have said. I shouldn't have said anything about, like, you know, the outcome or where we might end up. Need to keep all that to myself. O'Malley over the top. Dawson. Oh. I thought he'd gone over the goalkeeper there. Oh, that was a great goal. So close. So close. This is better. Right, McKeown's starting to tire a little bit. We don't have a left-sider on the bench, though. That could be concerning. Maybe need to think about that for next week. Uh-oh. Hold him up, hold him up, hold him up. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Should have stayed calm, collected and assured. Yeah, I know. Should have done. I shouldn't have been anywhere near it, to be honest. Let's cut back inside. Smashed it past the goalkeeper. 1-1. I mean, Kidderminster are third. I suppose we've got to consider that as well, haven't we? Bit of encouragement, maybe. Virtue's on a 6-5. He's not having a good game today. Lund's just nodded the ball straight to them. Giving them the second goal. Why did I mention the playoffs? Why? Why did I mention the playoffs? It's my own silly fault, isn't it? Let's go positive. Let's change it in. Damn it, FM. Just for once. For once, let him say what he wants and don't punish him. Yeah. One of these days. One of these days. Not the first time the FM playoffs have been mentioned this week. I know, Llama. All we need Miles to press the button, don't we? That's the thing. If he does it, then maybe it's a thing. Ian Sharu, hope you're good. All good back here, thank you. Hope you're well. Nice to have you in. Everything's good, although we are losing at this point. Are we playing the public beta? No, we're playing the game. The game. Maybe it's just the beta, I don't know. Yeah. I think it is. It's whatever the latest update is. That's what we're playing. Do we put Butler on? McKeown's not having a great time. Aguiar's doing okay-ish. Cabilage maybe struggling a bit. Maybe go 4-4-2, bring Jesse Nelson on, maybe. Oh, too late. Doesn't matter. Seb Thompson's got a hat-trick. Right, well, we're not going to bother bringing a striker on now then. Thompson's had a great second half, hasn't he? Pick that one out. Do you know what? Let's just do it anyway. Is there any wiggle room in the wage budget? Not yet. I think we need. Well, I think what we can do is I think we're gonna have to try and bring in some players on loan. I reckon. Lama. We've brought in Colland here, who's not having I'm not gonna blame him for not having a good game today. We brought him in on loan. We're not paying him. I think if we can get another player or two in, then it'll be able to give us a bit of rotation because we are pretty much running players in the ground as well. Oh, Dawson's in. That's 3-2. That's a bit too much too late, I think. Let's go very attacking, possibly. By December, sometimes players are released in July, haven't found a club, and their wage demands drop. Was that a thing, is it? Okay. Might have a look at that then. Jason says, someone told Thompson play like a young prime John Barnes. He replied, hold my asparagus smoothie. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I'm playing FM26 right now. I've discovered my Yorkshire save. Whitby are owned by Ahmed the Tycoon. Like Patrick Bamford moving to Sheffield United. Do you suggest we go and sign Patrick Bamford, Lama? That's like that idea. 3-2 defeat to Kidderminster. Joey Dawson set for a wage increase. DeAndre Witter. I don't know who DeAndre Witter is, but Joey Dawson's going to get a wage increase. So I think that's actually going to do our wages even worse. DeAndre Witter from Stoke. We can't trial him, maybe? We were discussed in the media. So get a trial in. Suddenly getting European football. What, in real life or in this? Or in your save? Yeah, so we're £489 over on our wage budget. If we could get a couple of our players out, that would be great. Seeing us in Europe in real life, I think it's possible. You know, I do think it's possible. We'll have to see. We'll see. See what we can bring in January. Yeah. Darlington Bramford. Yeah. I appreciate trying to put that one together, Jason. That's you've done well there. I can't quite get my my lips around it. That's yeah. Ed Baldwin. Is there a thing where we can just sort of like, I mean, we might actually be able to just go in for some players, possibly. Terrific. I mean, look at this guy. Early signs of a terrific signing because he plays everywhere. mean, this guy's surely got to be worth money. Formerly of Salford, so maybe he doesn't want too much cash. That could help. Where would you be looking to add players in? Former Sunderland Jack Whittaker. He's gonna want some serious money, isn't he? Then, if he's former Sunderland. We've already looked at him before. I mean, technically, we've looked at all these players, or at least the scouts have seen them. So, Ethan Mitchell, 6'4", box-to-box midfielder. Doesn't mean they're going to come, though, does it? Former Fylde. And Jean Belayoun. Formerly of Scunthorpe. I think we need to look for loanable players, I think. Yeah. So scouted players only. Louis Burns doesn't look great. Bobby Escrit apparently looks all right. Apparently, according to the scouts. I'm not sure. I mean, he is 6'2", though, so there's that. We've had a look at a Norwegian player from Macclesfield. Marius Engedal. He's potentially brave. He's potentially aggressive. He's potentially quick. Good teamwork. No jumping reach at all. I quite like the look of this lad. In a weird way. I wonder if there's a player in there. Sam Hewitt from Kidderminster. In fact, they were saying that Thompson's going to be leaving Kidderminster. So what's the situation? He's out of contract at the end of the season. He scored 5 goals in. They want all of his wages paid. Probably can't get him in just yet then. And Ricardo Reis as well. We can go and get Ricardo Reis again. Norwegian can't pass a plate though. Well, we need to get... There is that issue. There is that issue. Apart from that, Jason. Apart from that issue. He's all right though, right? Apart from the fact he's not very good. Simon Rigby. Reece Thomas, sorry. Holding fullback from Sunderland. Shortlisted, maybe? The scouts seem to like him. But then again, the scouts like some other players who don't look particularly good. According to this matrix. There's a high chance that the scouts could be wrong. All right, let's see what these lads say on trial, shall we? So we don't know, right? How much do we know about this guy? Useful signing, apparently. Joel Martin, apparently as good as Matty Virtue, just about. 19-year-old from Bradford. If he's free, then he's not a bad shout. Jensen Gately could potentially be a half decent striker as well. Could be. Could be quick. But we don't know if he scored any goals or not. And DeAndre Witter, we don't know anything about at all. So that's fine. So we're not going to go in for him. But I've got some lads in on trial. See what they say. See whether any of them are willing to take zero money for their wares. Have a look at Rosari Lengo. Literally plays all over the place. Positions, yes. He is worth 7 players just by being there. Jack Whittaker, potentially League One standard. He's going to want at least £1,000, I reckon. Squad player, perfect sub. Yeah, literally just bring him on in every single position. Like, he's cheaper than 5 players. So whatever he is he wants, he's worth it. That's the problem, isn't it? But now the question is how do we afford that kind of money? Simple fact is we can't. Kings Lynn are second in the league. Maybe we have to tweak a little bit against the second in the league. Focus on ball progression up the pitch and possession. Find a balanced mid-block when out of possession. Versatile players are lovely for every manager. They are, but as I say, unless he's willing to do that for no money, it might just be a bit of a pipe dream for us. I mean, right, no wages for Joel Martin? For midfield, that's not the end of the world, is it? Longellow's ex-Newcastle Academy was class on the left. Okay. JH, can't believe Wolves scored 3 and lost 2-1. What's that? 2... What? Is it all on goals? I don't understand. Or is this to suggest that they were duped? 2 own goals. Brilliant. Mr. Hayes, you're doing a women's save at the moment. Second tier of Spain, a best women's team. Stadium holds 250. Got promoted, asked them to expand the stadium, which the board agreed to. Council rejected it. The board are told the men's team don't want to share a ground. So what are you going to do at that point then? What are you going to do? Are you moving on, or are you throwing your toys out the pram? You just come back from watching Space. Are they still a thing? Fair play, Brett. I haven't heard of Space in a long, long time. Evening, Tim. How are we, buddy? Have we won it all yet? So much, Tim. I'm surprised you weren't swept up in the parade. We've won at least 2 matches this evening. But we're now about to to go battling against Kings Lynn, who are second in the league. So yeah, so hold on to your hats. Freedom of Darlington. Freedom and then some. I mean, we're looking at this lad here. A man who plays in every single position. I wonder what star player. 1,500 quid. Right, well that's that one, isn't it? And this is Whittaker from Sunderland, isn't it? 5'6". Star player. How much do you want? He only wants 500 quid. That's only till the end of the season, though. That's the thing. Let's just hold that for now. What about Mitchell? Mitchell's 6'4". What does he want? He wants to be box-to-box midfield as well. 750. That's a lot. Defensive, attacking, left, right, box-to-box. It's everything you expect it to be, isn't it? That's the holy trinity. A defensive, attacking, box to box, left, right, and centre. Okay. Home to Kings Lynn. They're second. We're not. We were just about in the playoff mix until I opened my big mouth against Kidderminster Harriers, who were third. And they proceeded to put 3 goals past us. So I'm not going to make the same mistake again this time. Because we're back down to 13th. Crazy, isn't it? 13th or 7th. Oh, betting syndicates have looked at that one straight away. Throw in. 4 seconds on the clock. We want to win the ball high up, don't we? So let's... It's in possession, isn't it? Out of possession's mid-block. Oh dear. Corner. In it comes. Nodded away. That'll do. Go on, McKeown. Away you go. There's nobody else up front with him. Lund. Calland. In for Virtue. Oh! Should have been 1-0. Shouldn't it? Can't miss those. Keown just misses out. Oh, he's missed as well. TJ Ball involves playing everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It's a complex system, isn't it? Virtue, Lund. Lund! What an effort. I interviewed a guy called Rob Purdy on Thursday who played for Hereford and the mighty Darlow. He's best described as a utility player. Love those players. They live at the back of your kitchen. Essentially a Phil Neville. Should use George Contral. I think possibly bring Contral in for Colland. Although Virtue's not playing particularly well. So maybe Contral comes in for... That's Callan, isn't it? Second half. TJ Ball, shadow boxing, but football. Like, we are in your face and not at the same time. Contral for Callan then, okay. Will Smith's motivated. O'Malley's tired. We don't have another left-sided player. Gabby Large is starting to tire. Could move Aguiar out to the right. Or we put Fountain on and put McKeown on the right. Try that, I suppose. Let's try that. Game sounds still sound quite loud, so apologies for that. Bender Curzon versus Marine in the FA Trophy today. Last minute winner for the Mariners. Nice. Spurs podcast. Nice to see some rain on the game. Yeah, I know Spurs. It's the thing, isn't it? Like, you've got to really, really focus in on it. I don't think anyone else has seen a fixture with rain on it. So take a look. Have a look around. See what you think. But yeah, there's a chance it's only me ever seen it. But yeah, hope you're well though, pal. Nice to see you in. Quick reminder as well, by the way, everyone, if you've not dropped follows, then that would be a nice thing to do, wouldn't it? Go and pop a follow on the stream, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Here's McKeown on the right. It's gone in. Oh, deflected Fountain. Also, as well, if you've not watched the FM show this week, go and check that out. With Zealand's on the show this week. So, again, good numbers on that. Oh, Archie Baptiste. Flowing header. Definitely wasn't expecting that going in. That's a great header. And also check out the WFM show as well if you haven't already done so as well. Check out that, as that is a great header. Don't look, TJ. Don't look and don't say any words. All right. It's a long way back to Kings Lane. It is Brit, but let's tell them that on 90 minutes, not just yet. Dawson struggling. Let's put Jesse on. Actually, let's also put Will Smith on. And I'm going to try and lock it up a little bit. Well, that's a good idea or not, I don't know. But an extra defender feels like it should help. Bit of time wasting on as well. Can we sneak it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Now we can say the words. We're up to 8th, everyone. This is more like it. Huge result, that. What a win. Have a bit of that, Kings Lane. Go on. Back down the road to wherever you're actually meant to be. Let's do the FM con in Kings Lane. Yeah. We've got one of the best attacking records in the league. Unbelievable, isn't it? We're actually scoring goals this season. We still got James Butler. We have. And do you know what? Every now and again, he comes on and he plays all right and he just gets on with life. Yeah, there he is there. Still here. Give us a wave, James. Yeah, hello. Hello. Even Ludo. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. Welcome. Joel Martin deal negotiated. Although deep line playmaker. I mean, that's fine, but we don't really play with a deep line playmaker. I mean, that's fine. He'll get taken back because David Triple P, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Brady's a good lad. He had a really bad injury at the start of the season. I mean, he sort of come in and did fine last year, but the thing is we've now got Archie Baptiste in, so he's better. That's the problem, isn't it? Last minute of the last minute win. Was that Cardiff? I'm not seeing any results, so you'll have to fill me in. (4-3) against Doncaster, 99th minute winner. Oh. That sounds and feels good. That made my mood. He played against us. I still remember he was good. And he's a fullback as well, so that also might help us out defensively. We shortlist him for maybe next year because he looks like he might be half decent determination, decent teamwork, decent work rate, decent fitness, but lacks a bit of pace possibly. I mean, he might be all right. He might be okay. Oh, there you go. There's your question about whether James Butler's still here or not. Maybe not shortly. Let's just ignore that whole thing about who wants to talk to us. Right. Yeah, we're not going to pay you any money, mate. So if you had to rank Sunderland out of 10 so far this season, what would you give them? If we had to rank Sunderland out of 10 this season, 10. because the expectation was to be bottom of the league. We're on about 3 points. So to not be bottom of the league and to be where we are, like what, just outside the European spots, having teams actually fear playing you, having been unbeaten against the top 6 sides or the big 6 until Man City, being disappointed coming away from Anfield with only a point, beating Chelsea, being disappointed to only come away with a point against Arsenal, seeing the team come from 2-0 down to beat Bournemouth 4-2, wasn't it, at home in the piss and rain. Yeah, it's got to be a 10. Like, it can't be anything less. It could be a 9.5. But it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. As I say, my expectation were we'd be sat there on about 3 points. Like, but we've been class. Absolutely class. And whatever happens. Like, I don't see it slowing down. I know that the mags would love it to slow down, as of tomorrow. And there's still a percentage of Premier League fans who hope that we crumble once once AFCON starts. But I just can't see it. I can't see it. And if it does, then it's like, fine. We're probably unlikely to still go down. Unlikely. Not saying we won't. I'm saying it's unlikely. I know that if anybody can get relegated from this position, it's Sunderland. But yeah, I mean, look, it's been mint, hasn't it? It's been brilliant. I wouldn't reckon if it's a 10, if it's a Leicester kind of run, but that's just me. Oh, Jason, like, look, I'm calling it a 10 now because we know we'll still win the league, right? We know we'll still win the league. And it's a better story than Leicester as well. We might not win the league. Yeah. Very unlikely to go down now. See, that's the thing, Tristan. It's still very unlikely, isn't it? It's still very unlikely. Nobody's saying it's impossible. Wolves are gone, right? Burnley and Leeds are still down there. Who else is still down there? Fulham, West Ham. The usual shit suspects. Gabby Large gets round. Virtue. Contral. Good cross. Lund. Oh. Hopefully Borough can join next season. Hopefully. Hopefully, bet. You can fall 10 points clear of West Ham right now. That's a nice cushion. Yeah. Fulham beat Burnley tonight, did they? That's Burnley, like, properly, like, locked in then, isn't it? In those doldrums. The usual shit specs. That's it, Tim, innit? The Premier League's got a lot of crap in there. They need to do a bit of a cleanse on it, I think. Middlesbrough's derby is Darlington, isn't it? Really. Maybe York, possibly. I mean, Middlesbrough likes the idea of it being a derby, but if Hartlepool ever came all the way up, that'd be a cracking one. Stockton, yeah, Middlesbrough versus Yarm. Stoke. Oh, look, it's Stokesley versus Middlesbrough. But yeah, it'd be nice to get Borough back up again. Actually, they've been away for a long time. I think Coventry will come back up. I mean, that's pretty obvious prediction given how well they're playing. But the way they're playing, get Coventry up as well. Hope to see a Plymouth or York match before I pass. Chalky's in. Appreciate the follow, Chalky. Very kind. As a Leeds fan, I understand we'd be in your position. I'd still be worried. Yeah. Sunderland and Leeds feel very much that they say, oh, Joey Dawson. What a goal that is. Pick this one out. This is ridiculous. McEwen brings it down from the first. Look at that. One touch. And then Dawson turns into prime Van Basten. Unbelievable strike. Chalky, you just bought FM26 starting to save with Tottenham. Any tips? Yeah, just have fun, mate. Just have fun. Loads of trials. Get trials in. Only Frank Lampard can fuck it up from here. Yeah, or Dan Ballard. Joey Van Dawson. That was Van Basten-like, wasn't it? He's going to bankrupt the club with his goal scoring. McEwen. Oh. Contral nods it through. Virtue. We're going to miss him when he goes next year, aren't we, Dawson? We're not going to be able to like offer him a new deal. Good challenge by Lund. Dawson getting back defending. Look at that. Exceptional work. O'Malley down the line. Keeper's ball. Doesn't need to. Not a problem. We're about to get £100,000 in prize money for going up. We'll be fine. Do you know what? That'll go towards painting the statue of Joey Dawson. Sorry about that. Just smashed the microphone there. Apologies if that riddled through anyone's ears there. Virtue, Dawson, back inside. Virtue over the top. Oh yeah, they just blew that up there. They went, oh come on, you can't go again. Didn't riddle the ears. Oh bless you. I'm always concerned about that. Like if I bash the microphone, does it make a difference? It's not a euphemism, by the way. See about TJ was bashing the microphone late last night, wasn't he? It's in the privacy of his own home. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, I thought so, yeah, but he was on the internet at the time. Abdul Fatawu might have the goal of the season today. Who's that? Is he playing? Is that Leicester? I think I saw something about Leicester scored a goal. Is that it? Darlow statue, the Trinity, Dawson, Lund, Aguiar. Jesse Nelson laid across the three of them. Kenny McLean-esque. Nice. I mean, to be fair, the lad that scored against Sunderland from the halfway line was pretty good. I've got to say that, and that was against Sunderland. Hell of a goal. Banned from Twitch for bashing the mic. Do you know what, Britt? It's fair. The punishment fits the crime. Who doesn't bash their mic every now and again? Well, this is the thing. Between friends, that's fine, isn't it? Last couple of minutes. Nothing silly, boys. Nothing silly. Cue something silly happening. Cameron clears it. Baptiste with a header. Aguiar gives it away. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Chris, all very, very good. All very good indeed. Thank you, mate. We're having a wonderful time. My Glastonbury playlist is actually okay. It's got some right tunes on. So yeah, follow music going forward. I would recommend it. I'd recommend listening to music. Yeah, get a music playlist. Colin doing with the ball. Dawson scored a goal that was similar to Marco van Basten, by the way. And we've just knocked Solihull Moors out of the FA Cup. Get in. And I've been bashing the mic as well. We'll show you the goal. Right, because Chris, you weren't about. You need to see this again. I'm aware it'll take about 17 minutes to actually watch it, but we have to have another. We have to have another look at this, don't we? Because this is a belter. Right, get yourself nice and steady, okay? Okay, so we are going to see most of the match before the goal goes in. Okay, that's the bugbear, isn't it, from creators at the minute? Right, so Cameron's got the ball. Okay, out we come. We play from the back. Very, very nice. Here's Contral. Gives it away. It's a bit of a shame. Don't worry. Right, just stick with it. Stick with it, okay? The goal is coming. It's worth the wait. Intercepted. Lund. Baptiste. Thornton. Okay, where's the ball come from? O'Malley. Virtue. Oh, ball's over the top, right? McEwen. Bang. Ooh, that's quite a goal, isn't it? That is quite a volley. What a strike. What a strike. So I think Joey Dawson has found his level. He's banging goals left, right, and centre for us. Right, we're not paying for Mahmood. No. So at the minute, Dawson has scored how many goals for us now? 14 goals in 14 starts. 11 goals, so 9 goals in 11 games in the league, and then 5 goals in 3 in the FA Cup. He's out of contract in the summer. Obviously, like we're just gonna have to play him until his contract expires. Let's see what happens. Joel Martin's coming on loan. That's good. Jason says the first Sunderland goal scored in the final of the playoffs still lives in football memory bank. The rainbow curve. The playoff finals. Oh, the one for what's it called? Mayenda's goal. That was beautiful. And then of course you've got that wonderful goal from Tommy Watson at the end that just tucked in the bottom corner. Stunning. Stunning. 95 minutes. To the end. That's what we said. To the end. What a day. What a great day. Get through these press conferences as quick as we can. We've got Bromley in the FA Cup. Now, is that the FA Cup first round? FA Cup first round. Yeah. The actual FA Cup. It is Neil Young. It is. We've gone into that sort of like relaxing mode, haven't we? You know, we've had some sort of up-tempo tracks, and now we're going to get into Neil Young, and then we get into experimental Estonian panpipes. It's going to be good. FA Cup runners a go. Yeah, get your Wembley tickets booked, everyone. We'll do FM Con just before the FA Cup final, shall we? Where are Spennymoor? If they're talking about them not having a good time, where are Spennymoor? Spennymoor 19th. Ooh. We could push them into the relegation mix. Crack Dust, Botswana and Death Metal. That's the one. They're coming on next. Joel Martin doesn't look too bad, actually. Loney, decent determination, decent teamwork and work rate, good first touch. Passing's fine. He's going to add a bit of... He's going to be cover for Virtue or for Lund, ultimately. Where are we in the league? We are currently 8th, Tim, so... Which I know is like a weird way of saying first, isn't it? But I think you can win the league from 8th. I believe that's how it works in the National League North. Must be, surely. So, big local derby. Darlow versus Spennymoor. We have to give them a bit of what for. Corey McKeown, former Spennymoor player. So he'll know all about them. And they'll know all about him. Okay, so there's us 8th. 3 points could take us into 5th. Yeah? The opposition could drop into the relegation zone, depending upon the results. So that's the big permutations of this match. My favourite football moments when Apoel beat Lyon on penalties. Downtown, the capital was an insane moment. Got out my mate's car, joined for celebration with a bunch of lads on a tractor. Love it. Love it. Dan, South American Detectives, is that a band? South African Detectives, is that a band? It might be. Come on, Darlow. Get into them. Great header by O'Malley. McKeown. O'Malley. Over the top. Aguiar's through. Oh! Oh! What a goal. And if it wasn't a goal, it was going to be a penalty. That defender went throwing himself in. What a ball. O'Malley over the top. Aguiar. Yes. Just as the Deftones start. This is synonymous, I think. This is definitely meaning something. O'Malley with a corner. Nodded away. Change in you. Over the top. Oh, McKeown, he's missed that deliberately, hasn't he? He's missed that deliberately. After the Spennymoor chance last week were about Darlow, weren't they? You could tell. Then they've been like on the internet all week. It's not even our biggest match, honest. It doesn't even really matter. We're not really here for the derby. Ricky Villa Aguiar, take a bow. Jason's right. Keep them where they are. Keep them where they are, boys. Oh, good tackle, Thornton. White Pony is one of the greatest albums of all time. It's a beautiful album, isn't it? It's just really, really nicely put together and like musically wonderful. I just like the tone that they've got with all the recording as well. It's like, it's just, there's a little bit of fuzz on it. I'm always a fan of like big drums as well. Just put a taxi for 7:30. I'll not sleep a wink tonight and focus on this Hartlepool save. Oh, 33. I hope you have a cracking time tomorrow. I've got so we've got swimming in the morning for the boys. Then we're taking them to do some Santa experience at one of the kids' things. I don't fucking know. Then Dawson off the post. And then youngest Jameson's got a birthday party to go to, so I'm dropping him off. Then I'm coming back to the house with eldest Jameson. I'm putting the first half of the match on, going back out to get eldest Jameson and Mrs. J, who's going to be staying at the party with youngest Jameson, sorry. Bring them back, watch the second half of the match, and then presumably celebrate the rest of the afternoon. Oh, he's missed that. Nothing worse than being made to stay at the birthday party. Oh, it's grim, innit? It's grim. Like, especially if it's like in a soft play or something, you're just like, oh, it's too loud, right? And you have to make small talk with other parents. I shouldn't have made them do an encourage, should I? Good header, Will Thornton. What a header that was. White numbers on white shirts. Have a word. I know, Brit. Well, we're going to have gold numbers next season, though, for champions. Yeah. Not being invited is worse. What, not being invited to a child's birthday party? Surely not, Jason. Maybe for the child, but not for the adult. You don't, and also, you don't want to be invited to a child's birthday party if you haven't got a child. That's really, really weird. Much on tomorrow, celebrating Sunderland's win. What about the family? Sunderland winning. Yeah. Oh, for the child, I get you. For them, yeah, it's probably not a good thing. Yeah. Fuck him. Yeah. Oh, nicely intercepted, Aguiar. Thing is, like, we've got like youngest Jameson. He holds people to such a high standard, and oh, he's missed it. What a miss that is. So in his cards, right, when he writes cards for his mates, he does his best handwriting, and then he draws as well. Draws a picture in the card. And he gets really pissed off if his friends don't do the same. So, like, there's once before he threw a card in the bin because a friend of his, it's a penalty. Because a friend of his didn't put a picture in the card. He was just like, well, what's the point? I put a picture in his card. Oh, Virtue. It's cute and vindictive. Yeah. It's good. Like it's great that he holds people to a high standard. Like he's very emotionally aware for being a 6-year-old. Possibly too emotionally aware. In a sense, but yeah, it's a weird one. It is a weird one. Subs over the last couple of minutes. Oh, it's technically costing me appearance fees, but we banned cards decades ago. We won't do them. Oh, yeah, I'm not a cards fan. Mrs. J is mine. She does all that. Another win. Another win. Big Derby win, and we missed a penalty as well. Do we need a new goalkeeper? Brandon Hall's available. I don't know if he is. You know, hopefully Brandon Hall's got himself a new club. Surely we've got a new. He's got a new club somewhere. Real Madrid, I'm guessing. My son's school has asked they don't do individual cards, they do a class one for everyone. If they do, it has to be given out at break time. Really? I quite like that as in a sense, you know, Curacao, because it's weird if you so that's a weird way to spell Real Madrid. Because surely, like, if it's something like a Christmas card or whatever, you don't want some of the kids to be left out. So I think that would be weird and unfair. And I also think it's the same with like birthday party invites as well. So what we did was we said to youngest Jameson when he was doing his birthday party, we were like, right, who are you inviting? And he gave us a list of all the people he wanted to invite. And I was like, is that everybody in your class? He went, no. And I went, that's fine then. That's fine. How many of your class are not invited? He went, about 5. I went, that's reasonable, because I don't want him to just have like one person he's not inviting. I was like, as long as you've got a few people, that's okay. Right, Jack Whittaker in from Sunderland. Do we think reasonable? Determination? Work rate? Passing? Acceleration? Not very tall. But 450 quid. Versatile. Go on, in you go, Jack. Contral's developing concerns. Don't need to worry. Don't need to worry, Contral. You're playing right back. Don't worry about the midfielders. There's less money for us to have to spend. There is that, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. I don't understand this thing, though, about how they have to take Haribo in for all the kids, though. That's the thing. It's my birthday. Let's take Haribo in for the kids. Not sure. Vegan Haribo as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I mean, to be fair, our kids have got those wrapped around their little fingers, Curacao. I don't understand. Like, I'm an absolute sucker parent. I really am. You know, I try and play bad cop, but then I don't. But then I can't. I'm just like, well, you know, let's do this. But then again, Mrs. J is no better. She's like, but you have to like me as well. And it's like, this is what we're gonna do, isn't it? You're watching John Cena's last match tonight. It's not his last match, though, is it really? Let's be honest. I think we're all surely there's got to be something else, hasn't it? It's not my prediction, but it seems to be doing the rounds a little bit. AJ's in. Appreciate you. Thanks for the follow, AJ. The Rock's got to come down and say that he still owns Cena's soul and that it's not the final match. Surely. There'll be a Saudi blood money match. Exactly. This is the thing. And that's when they'll debut Chris Jericho. It'll be like a soul on a pole match or something. I did see a great tweet though about it's John Cena's final match Eve, so remember to leave jorts and wristbands out for him. Edge is taking Gunther out pre-match. Yeah, that could be it, couldn't it? But yeah, Jericho appears to be January for him because he's on a no-compete for now, isn't he? So right, Whittaker, let's put him on the bench then. So he's going to drop in. St Albans, get Copeland in Manchester on Wednesday. Really? That soon? You miss Eugene. Oh, I thought this guy was going to be good. Young Croatian lad. I was like, got to be something decent. Got decent crossing. 17 years old. He's not very good, is he? Oh, is it Dynamite on Monday? Okay. I did see that advertised, actually. So earlier on today, I was like, oh, yeah, he was in Manchester. And then I've clearly not registered when you just said there, Britt. I should have paid more attention. That'll be cool, though, on Wednesday. That'll be pretty good. Where's that? Is it the MEN? Or what used to be MEN? Whatever they call it now. Or is it at the Co-op? The Co-op. I got you. Got you. Mate of mine is playing his first round match at the Ali Pally on Monday. A dartser, Tim. Oh, you need to get Dan on the blow for that. Dan's a big dartser. He likes a bit of arrows. I had a conversation with the kids yesterday. They were like, "Oh, Daddy, do you play pool?" I was like, oh, "Not really. I'm not very good at pool." And they're like, "Oh, I'm excellent." I was like, "Right, of course you are." Yeah. Eldest Jameson's played once and lost, and apparently he's excellent. But they have started playing chess, which I quite like. I was like, "Take a bit of chess, lads. Well played." Mrs. J just staring blankly, then like, "I don't play chess." I'm like, I play chess. I play chess with the kids. But then, of course, I'll not play chess properly because obviously if I beat them, then they'll hate me. They'll start screaming, and it's better if I just let them win. And also as well, Mrs. J hasn't quite worked out. I think she has really, but because we take Eldest Jameson to park run on a Saturday for the adults now, and she's like, "Oh, did you come? To, like, you know, where did we finish?" And so I say the position. Then she's like, "And where did you finish?" I was like, "Well, a couple of places behind him because we can't do a sprint finish because it's not fair for me to like sprint past him." She's like, it would be funny. I was like, it would be, but then I'd have to deal with the screaming and the tears because he cries if he can't win on Super Smash Brothers or Mario Party. So I'm not sprinting past him in a fun run. Oh, that was close. Would be funny though. Like objectively, if you were not connected to it and watching it from distance. There's Gabby Large down the line. Point and laugh on the way past. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Smack him on the back of the head as well. St Albans are just here to be happy to have the football. It's not quite the way that we think it. What have you done there, Baptiste? Don't clear it like that. That's not what we try and do. Control up to Dawson. Gabby Large. Oh, we found Dawson eventually. There we go. Have you taught him how to dispose of a dead cat yet? I have, but only after he did what he thought he had to do first of all. I was like, mate, no, you don't do that. No. Don't get me wrong. I understand why you've thought that because that's clearly what everybody thinks, but no. Literally the opposite of what you've done. Do not do that. He was like, oh, okay, fair enough, yeah. Makes sense now you've said it out loud. Joey Dawson scores when he wants. And he wants to score all the time. Yeah. O'Malley. Aguiar. O'Malley, what a ball in. Keeper's got that, surely. You begin to wonder what Scunthorpe didn't see in him. Scunthorpe didn't really play him either. I think he scored 2 goals, I think. Maybe. Maybe it was a financial thing, possibly. But yeah, we just chucked money at it. Oh, he's at the post. Oof. My word. What a strike that was. He loves a Parmo. He is a big fan of a Parmo. Maybe that's it. There was no scunny Parmos, was there? Cameron collects. Hits the post when he wants. He does the dishes when he wants. He gets subbed off when he wants. Virtue's giving it away at half time. Virtue's not having a great game, to be honest. Let's bring him off. Whitaker's going on for his debut. I don't really know what we need to do at this point. Do we need to push on and try and do more? I mean, where are St Albans? 18th. I guess as long as we just keep the performance going, that's sort of what we need to do, isn't it? Don't do anything silly. Don't give the ball away. Move large inside. And Tambway can go on. And Fountain as well. Keep this one ticking over. 10 minutes to go. Oh, blocked. Oh, no. The deflection's gone through. Oh. He put over the top. Cameron had it covered. He did. He did. Oh. Right, and we're saying that Tambway's lost the ball there. Cameron's got it. It's fine. It's fine. Bit more time wasted on. Let's just see this one out, shall we? That'll do. That'll do. Another 1-0. They don't all have to be spectacular, do they? They just need to go keep picking up the points. Just chip the wins off. Yeah? Up to 5th. 8 points behind Chester. Connor Douglas? I don't know who Connor Douglas is. Or Chris Parton. Brandon Hall would have split that with more jeopardy. Yeah. Spilt it, sorry. We could have mixed it up a little bit, couldn't we? This scored punishment would have been a defender walking blindfold down a tunnel through an electrified fence. I agree. And the thing about Jason as well is that would have been funny because everywhere in Football Manager universe is covered in rain. So that would have really hurt him. Right, take it easy, Chris. A pleasure having you in as always, my friend. Yeah, we need to get some players out to save some money. Because Will Smith is costing us a lot. As is Adam Campbell. And Ben Brooks. He's on a 2-year contract, Campbell, as well. Bad management on my behalf, isn't it? Or at least a better new Dance Revolution move. I suppose there is that. There is that. Will Smith reference, although it's a bit of a loose one. We are the Men in Black. Yes. They are. Right. Honestly, Ben, where do you think you're going to be? I keep telling you, you're not part of the squad. Yes, Brazilian Fury, welcome in, Chris. How are you, buddy? Pleasure to see you. Hope you're well. How was your stream? Nice to have you in. I do like the fact that you do stream and still sit in people's chats at the same time. It's a talent. Genuinely, I can't multitask like that. So JFJ, welcome in. Nice to see you. To you as well. O'Malley's a bit tired. Do we move O'Malley out? Who are we playing? Braintree. Where are Braintree? 15th. Pop in between games, which FM lets us do. It does. There's lots of times between matches these days, isn't there? So I think musically we've done all right tonight, haven't we? We've definitely done music. The jams are jamming. It's the only thing we can do, innit? Let's give Braintree what for, shall we? I'll home to Braintree. We're in good form. We are in good form, so let's hope that continues. Yeah? We're at Braintree. Braintree 15th, Darlow 5th. A win could take us as high as 3rd. Now, wouldn't that be something? Yeah, that would be very, very exciting. Be very exciting. That would make me consider not turning the computer off. To be honest, if we got all the way up to 3rd, I'd be like, I think we have to be here forever now. No need to panic just yet with the lack of highlights. It's fine. It's fine for now. Let's go for one more win, Darlow, even if some TJ's mouth might not help your cause. No, it might not. If anything, it might make it worse. So we need to address that right now, don't we? Slept for 12 hours last night. That's what hangover deep in your 30s from 2 days ago does to you. Bless you, Tim. Bless you. Yeah, big hangovers are brutal, aren't they? Nil-nil at half-time. We're still in with a shout. Okay. Who's not playing well? Gabby Large, 6.2. Come on, Gabby. do that. Might have to bring Gabby off, actually. Saw Royal Otis live last week. Are they good? Are they good? I've not. I must admit, my knowledge of music and bands is a bit limited these days, but they sound nice. They sound good. We G them up a little bit, encourage them a bit more, maybe. A couple of changes. Maybe we're going to draw. Zero highlights in this match, isn't it? Who's my favourite bands or artists? I mean, Oasis are up. I've got to be like the number one. They're the number ones. Biffy Clyro. I'm off to see the Wu-Tang Clan in March, which I'm very, very excited about. Callahan's gone off injured. I think we've already made too many changes. Oh no, we haven't. No, it's fine. Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, Biffy. I hate to say I've got like a fairly eclectic mix, because I have like, it all depends on what sort of mood I'm in. Like, I'll go from Biffy Clyro to the Pet Shop Boys. Like, over the top, McKeown on his head. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Love a bit of that. He's gone. Bobby's gone. Come on, Darlow. 94th minute penalty. There we go. Just as on vogue kick in. What a perfect bit of mixing that is. Virtue signaling. Don't let go. What a track this is, by the way. This is an absolute Stonewall banger. Virtue into Whittaker. Over the top. And Tambwe. Oh, Jesse nearly gets a goal. Corner kick. 3 points, please, everyone. 3 points on the board. It's another 1-0. Look at that. We did, we didn't have the game, did we? We've smash and grabbed that one. It's funny how long Colin's out for. 6 weeks. Who cares about momentum? It just means that you know, we were the right team, wasn't it? We were effective. Yeah. Top Gaffer's in on the follow. Appreciate that, Gaffer. Some love making, heart shaking, soul shaking love. What's it gonna be? I once, after coming back from a gig, doing stand-up one night, came back. Mrs. J had one of her pals around the house, and they were they were lashed. To they've been on the lash all day, and the pair of them were sat there listening to this on on Spotify, and it was beautiful to watch, working out that which one of them worked out who was doing the backing vocals. Like there was telepathy involved. Like nobody was like, well, I'm doing the lead vocals, I'm doing the backing vocals. They just slipped in straight away, like, I've got the backing vocals. I was like, fair play, because I think the backing vocals sometimes are the best bit. You know what I mean? You get to do the vocal warbling and that. This was a soundtrack song with Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah movie, I believe. Possibly. I always associate, and I don't think it was, but I always feel it should have been in a Batman film. Like, I feel like it should be in Batman Forever or something. Like a Michael Keaton Batman. And it probably wasn't, but... It's surely about it. 100% feels like Batman, doesn't it? It just if it's not in a Batman film, why not? I'm gonna Google this now. Right. It was never in a Batman film. Oh, however, En Vogue did make a cameo appearance in Batman Forever. But it didn't feature this. It didn't feature that track. So why not is the question I'm asking. So bizarre that I got this. I got the right Batman film, but they've decided not to bother putting the track in. So the only thing I can think of is that it wasn't recorded in time. Clearly. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, Kelly bumped their song in favour for this song. I mean, well. A song called Gotham City. Yeah, I guess they're going to do that. That's pretty much on the money in it. So how are Hereford doing on this save? I think they're in the National League, maybe. Hereford 23rd. Not very well. Not very well is the answer. Hartlepool look like they're about to get relegated as well. Solihull Moors, we beat them in the cup. Yeah. And she with Will Smith. Again, look, we're trying to sell you, Will. Right? Don't go, oh, I don't really want to leave. Like, I'll be honest, I need you to leave. All offers made for Hunt. Is he on our shortlist, is he? Oh, Lincoln Hunt. Yeah, he is, yeah. It's fine, don't worry. I think we've got better strikers available. And Joey Dawson's the man. Right. Callan's out, so we put O'Malley back in. O'Malley and Pat, let's put Mitchell there as the new potential left back. Let's bring Virtue off. Put Whitaker in there just for now. Give him a bit of a rest. Thornton could do with a rest as well, but I don't believe enough in our defenders at this moment in time. It's all right. Let's put Jordan Mitchell on the bench. 17-year-old Croatian who I thought might have been good, but I'm not entirely sure he is. I don't think he's very good. He can cross a ball, but after that, nothing else really. So Scarborough at home. Again, another sort of derby, maybe. Darlington Scarborough. It's derby of sorts. Fourth plays ninth. Gonna be a tough one, this one. We've had a couple of 1-0s. I'll take another 1-0, you know. I'll absolutely take another 1-0. Doesn't have to be 5, 6, and 7. Just literally let us grind these results out. And then towards the back end of the season, that's when we can start free flowing. This ball will self-destruct in 7 seconds. Good luck, Agent Hunt. Evening, Michelino. How are you, my friend? A pleasure to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Happy Saturday to you. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, we've conceded a goal. Okay, that's not ideal. You join us, believe it or not, on quite a run. Right now, we're up to 4th in the National League North. But we're playing Scarborough, and well, Scarborough appear to have scored. And Cameron's made a right hash of that one. So it's a sort of derby-ish, in a way. And yeah, 5 minutes in, we're a goal down. So ultimately, we have to just scrap everything and start again, I'm guessing. That seems to be the rule with FM, right? Keown, O'Malley, Lund. O'Malley, Lund's just gone down against his own player there. Lund, McKeown, Whitaker, deflected, goalkeeper, great save there. Michelino, how's Darlington Adventure go? We won Serie A with Catania. Do you know what? Darlington's going pretty well. We are 3 seasons in. This is the best season we've had so far. Joey Dawson, who's on the ball here, is on fire in front of goal. Great cross in. There's O'Malley. McKeown doesn't get there. Lund. McKeown. He normally puts them in the top corner. But yeah, I figure this is going to be a tough match, this one. I think an early mistake's going to mean that we're going to go to the wire here. And then they're going to make it 2-0. Because I've gone positive. I should have left it as it was. It's a good ball though, isn't it? And it's a good header. And it's a good goal. But. Shouldn't be like that, should it? Maybe it should. Gabby Large Back to Thornton. Over the top. Aguiar doesn't get there. Whittaker's in. Baptiste. Aguiar. There you go. There's one goal back. It's more of an anticipated derby before 5 minutes of the match. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Jason, isn't it? It was good idea on paper, but in reality, less so. Trying to work out if I need a second striker on or not. Or a slight change of shape. Oof, just over the top there. Oh, good save. Good save. I mean, we are getting dragged all over the shop here, so let's put Large in there. Let's look at some. Track them back inside, and then let's think about being a bit wider, not massively. Then push up. See, that'll help. Offer a bit of encouragement as well. It's not ideal for Whittaker to be playing now, and then we're losing. Virtue, of course, was in the last match. Got us that last minute winner. Take it easy, Jem. A pleasure to see you as always, my friend. We'll catch you up very, very soon, hopefully. We are Dawson. Large is not really feeling it. Let's put Virtue in. Mix things up a little bit again. I don't believe we're out of this game just yet. Maybe we go. Do we go route one though? Try and take the wings out of it. That's the thing I'm worrying about. We're not really getting the ball, are we? There's no highlights, so there we go. Dawson. Whittaker off the top of the crossbar. Do we go wide? Do we stay? Kind of want to trust the process a little bit. You know? O'Malley. Whittaker. Good ball through. Dawson. He's looking for Dawson in the middle. Whittaker. Oh, Dawson. That was close. Turn the press up, possibly. Contral, Virtue. Aguiar. Over the top. Oh, I know, trust the process doesn't really feel like it's going to be the thing, does it? Like, we're playing well. We are playing well. Press a bit more, maybe. Counter. Move our defensive line up a touch. The other thing is, like, do we bring another striker on? Do you know what I mean? Like, do we go 2 up top? Get Jesse Nelson involved? Is Dawson struggling on his own? Possibly. Do you know what? I think we do it. Let me bring Aguiar off. Put Jesse on. I think we also put Mickey on there. Target forward. Let's go route 1. See if route 1 will work. I feel like this is not going to work. This is not, is it? It's not happening. We're going to lose. Damn it. Never mind. That's a bit frustrating. Never mind. Never mind. We've tried our best, and it wasn't good enough, unfortunately. Yeah. 1-0 defeat. Bit of a shame. But never mind. We'll bounce back at some point. Southport and Bromley. I mean, look, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins on the bounce, which is decent. All 1-0s. So, in a sense, we've been scraping the results. But there's also that possibility that we were doing good enough. So no real need to change or twist anything. But that's fine. Look, it's fine. It's one of those things. It happens. Yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know, it'll all work out in the end. And if it doesn't, then it's fine. It's just a football match, isn't it? It's just a game. But never mind. Right, let's see who's about, shall we? Let's go and pass the love on to someone else, because I think it's that time of the evening now where it's approaching my bedtime, to be honest. And I've had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun hanging out tonight. It's been cool. Enjoyed it as always. So let's go and here we go. Let's go across to this dude here, Mossman. Yeah, Mossman can do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Right, go and give them some love. Okay. A pleasure as always. We will, we'll see you on Monday. Have a cracking derby day tomorrow, everyone. And, I'll speak to you in a bit. All the best. Bye now.